So I slept on it, and I still woke up embarrassed by how we performed on Monday Night Football for the world to see. Shout out to Cowboy Nation. They deserve it. They were great. They beat us fair and square. But I got to ask you three questions, Eagle Nation. Did Nick Sirianni lie to us? Is Jalen Hurts really a one-read quarterback who's going to be inconsistent? And why does Jalen Reagor still worry about what the fans say?
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got a short video. You know I got to do a lot of things on Tuesday, but I had to get this to you because I'm still frustrated. And this video is not going to be my definite answer, but this is going to lead into a couple collabs I got going on and a couple videos that will be made on Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. And I'm not going to write them off yet, but I got some questions. I really do after the performance I saw. But before we get into it, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Yes, that's how you know when we go live, drop content, all that good stuff. And hit that like button, Eagle Nation, if you're still going to rock with the Bird Gang. Man, we need some answers, but I'm always rocking. Follow your boy on Twitter. That's where we talk Eagle news behind the YouTube scenes. And you already know how we get down. Win, lose, draw. Now let's go. So the three questions I asked are what we're going to talk about, and we're not going to give a definitive answer. I'm just going to get some brainstorming. I want to see what the chat says, and I'm going to give you just general thoughts because I don't got time to really break it down. But let's start with this weird one. Jalen Reagor not focusing on the game of football and arguing with fans. Now, a guy hit him up on IG and said, if you get 13 plus fantasy points, I'll buy you a Big Mac. I guess he didn't get it. He said, you suck, man. Wow. And here comes Jalen Reagor. Instead of worrying about football and getting his head into what he got to do better, he's responding, I'm going to beat you up, send your address. You fans talk too much crap. I'm going to knock you out. Then the guy responds back, says, man, relax. You're not going to get that Big Mac talking to me like that. Then he continues, blah, blah, blah. Send me your address. I'm going to knock you out. And then he said, man, aren't you like 5'10"? You better relax. I'm telling Nick Sirianni. Now, this is not funny, but this is the thing. You're a professional athlete getting paid millions. Forget what the average Joe says. I'm just a YouTuber. People come in my chat all the time and say, you're ugly. You don't talk right. You sound like a fifth grader. Your music is stupid. You don't know football. This, that, and a third. And what do I say to him? Cool? Or I just ignore it. I got to worry about my content. And your performances haven't been that great. You look like you were doing something. You caught the touchdown in Atlanta. You caught the one that you were out of bounds. Focus. You have the raw athleticism to be good. Be good. Worry about yourself. This is stupid. It's just not fundamentalish. And I'm not going to blame Nick Sirianni for this, but you got to get your guy in check. You got to get this team to not lead the league in penalties. Talking about Nick Sirianni, has he lied to us? And when I say lied to us, I'm not saying like he'll never be good, and I'm not going to just write him off. But to have a bad play calling game against San Fran and then say, you know what? It's on me. I drug myself through the mud. I'm going to take accountability and come out to be even worse is very, very suspect. And when I say worse, it's never been done in Eagle history to have 3 carries. The Eagles have got blown out before. We still had more than 3 carries. The Eagles have had Andy Reid and Doug Peterson, who don't like to run the ball and got blown out and still ran the ball more than 3 times. You said you want to put your guys in the situation to succeed. You're not helping out Miles Sanders. You're not helping out an injured offensive line. If the line is injured, which it is, no Brooks, no Mailata, Isaac Seumalo went down. Even down 2 possessions, run the ball. Give these guys a break from getting penalties, from getting pass rushed. Offensive linemen like to block for the run, and it always makes the defensive line second guess, which gives the offensive line an upper hand because they know what the play call is. But 10, 11, 12, 13 straight passes, the defensive line knows the play better than the offensive line because the offensive line don't want to do it. It's the fewest any team ever did in 2 decades, 20 years. I was 10. So to have a worse game than the one you already apologized for, but to do something that's never been done, it's not good. Did he lie to us? I still think he got a football mind. But is the game too big? Is the game too much? Is it too much for him? That's what I said. The X and O sound good, but when he's walking on the sidelines, calling the plays, does he get flustered? These are big growing pains. Now, I want to touch on the Beat Dallas shirt. To wear that shirt and lose like this is just demoralizing. Are you cocky or are you confident? Because when I tell you to your face, it's a compliment. You know what I mean? You put that shirt on and you win, you're confident. You put that shirt on and you lose, you're cocky and you look stupid. So all I'm saying is if you're going to do crazy things like this, you got to back it up. You know, like Shannon Sharp says it before, you know, the Baltimore Ravens that year, Ray Lewis and all them, they talked a lot of trash, but they backed it up. If you talk the trash, you got to back it up. And you look worse when you don't. Close game, one thing. Blown out, another thing. No preparation. And then I got this tweet right here. It's my tweet in the morning. And this is why I thought the Eagles were going to be good. And we can still get this stuff to surface. Why I thought the Eagles were going to win 7 to 9 games. Coaching staff was going to be innovated. Not so far. The offensive line and defensive line, if healthy, which it was week 1, would be top 7 on both sides. It's not healthy. Nope. A mixture of youth and vets would be disciplined because of the fundamentals. We lead the league in penalties. That destroyed a bunch of drives. And then the run game that we were going to use, and Jalen Hurts' growth as a passer. And we haven't seen it thus far. I'm not giving up on Jalen Hurts, but I got to be the first to say, eye test, he threw a lot behind. He ran out the pocket this game more than I wanted to see. That's why I do want to see the all-22 to see if it's the wide receivers or Jalen Hurts not reading the field. I think he bailed. I think he missed some passes. He threw some passes behind. But he does have the playmaking ability. He still got the it factor. And we seen him. The pass he threw to Greg Ward in garbage time was one of them throws that you're like, wow, on the run, good throw. The throw he did to Jalen Reagor when there was an illegal man down the field. It was like, oh, that's a touch pass. And the biggest one is when he threw the pass to, I believe, Jalen Reagor. It was like 2nd and 21. And it was a 2nd and 21, and he picked up 20 yards. But there was another penalty on the field. Of course. So they were some tight windows. And actually, the throw he threw to Devontae Smith on 3rd and 11. It was 3rd and 11. Backed up in our own territory. He threw a pass to Devontae Smith that hit Devontae in the hands. Trevon Diggs was there. And Diggs swiped his hand. But Jalen put it right in Devontae's hand. It's up to Devontae now to catch the ball in traffic. Diggs is good, but you got to secure that. If that's Metcalf, he coming down with it. I know he's a bigger dude. You just know what I'm saying? Jalen put that ball on the money. But then again, some easy throws behind Miles Sanders. That one was tipped. Behind Kenneth Gainwell. Too far for Dallas Goedert. The interceptions were both bad because even though Devontae fell, it was behind him, and the one to Jalen Reagor was even college. You know where you throw that ball. That was just horrible. And then the one that he threw to Zach Ertz, where Zach Ertz stretched for it, and that was almost a pick six. So it's the inconsistencies. Now, again, I defended Carson Wentz because of this. Was the offensive line good? No. Was play calling good? No. Was the wide receivers looking that great? That's what the all-22 will reveal. So when you add no offensive line, no this, no that, it makes it easier to say, well, Jalen Hurts wasn't good, but nobody else was around him. But you just got to make the easy throws. Got to make the easy throws. I got to see a progression in that. And that's what the all-22 is going to tell me. I just need to know that he's going through his progressions. If he's going through his progressions, well, then everybody else stinks. We'll see. I got to say that this game got me a little concerned for Jalen. Like, come on, Jalen. As I'm watching the game with you guys, I hate having a feeling that every time my quarterback or my team hikes the ball, I'm just like, what's going to happen next? I hate the feeling of watching the game, not knowing what's going to happen next and actually having like a cringe, like, okay, we got the pass. Because that reminds me of Carson Wentz. But I got to just say this to finish this. Trevor Lawrence, first round pick, 3 games, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 669 yards. Zach Wilson, second overall pick, 2 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 628 yards. Mac Jones, a first round pick 15th overall, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 737 yards. Jalen Hurts, 5 touchdowns, 2 picks, 780 yards. 0-3, 0-3, 1-2, 1-2. So if you're judging him on a curve as a rookie, there's no if, and, or buts that you got to give Jalen Hurts the whole season. Whether he sinks or swims, you got to give him the whole season. It's going to give us a better draft pick if we get one, because if we're bad, or we're going to learn him slowly progression into what we want him to be. We are not that good of a team right now. So there's no reason to say put Minshew in, put Flacco in. We need to do this. We need to see what the young guys can be. We got to see what Nick Sirianni could be. And we got to see what Jalen can be. I like his playmaker ability. He works hard. So if anybody's going to be able to put it together, it's him. But some of this stuff has been with him for a little bit, according to some scouts. And it's a red flag. I'm not giving up on Jalen. Win, lose, draw, it's hurt season. Because I got to find out before we make our next move. Because that's still going to put us behind the 8 ball. With that being said, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. Leave your thoughts on the 3 questions. Jalen Reagor arguing? What is your full take on Jalen Hurts? Whether you still believe fully? Are you a little scared, but you're going to give him the benefit of the doubt? Give me your take on Nick Sirianni, Jalen Hurts, and all that. This is not me closing the book on anybody. But man, was that loss demoralizing. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. We out.